What's going on YouTube? Jeans here. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, as you guys can tell by the thumbnail and the title of today's video, we got ourselves two insanely powerful yet very dope and beloved Mega Evolutions. From Generation 1, we got ourselves a Mega Charizard and Mega Dragonite meta team for the rank ladder. Now, when it comes to both these Mega Pokemon, they are two of the strongest in the business, and we are combining them today to make an insanely strong meta team and bring you guys an elite squad. Now, Charizard over here, obviously, arguably the best Mega Pokemon within the game. Solar powered with that Charizard-Y. Rock and Protect, Heat Wave, Solar Beam, Weather Ball, hands down the best moveset for Charizard. But Mega Dragonite over here, putting up a big time fight as the top Mega Pokemon on today's team. Mega Dragonite over here really going to thrive out in the sunlight as it has Flamethrower to pair up with Charizard's Sun. On top of that, you got Tailwind for that speed support. You got Draco Meteor, which always does insane amount of damage. And then last but not least, we got that E-Speed, which is one of the clutchest moves in the game. Has double priority, so it's faster than any single priority move. On top of that, there's been countless times where I'm using Dragonite and I'm being outsped, and all I need is one more hit to win the game, and I lose because I get outsped. So Extreme Speed, gonna cover that. Super excited to use Mega Dragonite and Mega Charizard on the same squad. Now, like I said, this is a meta team, so if you look at the bottom four, you guys seen these Pokemon before. We got Garchomp to get us started here with Rough Skin, Citrus Berry. Normal moveset, EQ, Dragon Claw, Rock Slide, Protect. Venusaur to go with that Charizard with that Chlorophyll ability. It does have Sleep Powder, has Sludge Bomb. On top of that, it's got Leaf Storm for big time stab damage. King Gambit in that bottom left hand corner to deal with Incineroars. And last but not least, one of the clutchest Pokemon in the game, Swift Swim, actually not Swift Swim, Adaptability, Chewy Scarf, Basculegion. This Pokemon hits like an absolute truck and is insane in the late game. Now, normally, when you're playing a Charizard team, a lot of times you're winning if you're winning the Weather War. Now, if you're losing the Weather War, that's where things get tricky, and that's where Basculegion comes in hand. It's great up against Sandstorm teams, it's great up against Rain teams. It really thrives out in both those weathers, so I really do like Basculegion as our final Pokemon on today's team. Now, here's a look at today's team stats. Everything pretty standard. Charizard, a little bit of HP, a little bit of defense, great special attack with decent speed. Dragonite, on the other hand, maxed out on special attack and speed. Venusaur pretty bulky with good special attack. And the rest of the Pokemon, like I said, they're meta Pokemon. You guys definitely seen it before. But if you guys want to check out these stats, more of that, head down to the description below. There will be a link to the team creator, and the rental code. All that stuff is always provided, or at least I try to provide it in every video. So if you guys have any questions, hit me up in the comment section down below as well. Guys, if you do enjoy today's video, smash that like button. If you're new here or just haven't yet subscribed to the Jeans channel, what are you doing? Get on top of that, click that big red subscribe button, join the Jeans community, and yeah, without further ado, let's hop into match number 1 on the rank ladder with Mega Charizard and Mega Dragonite. It's time, ladies and gentlemen. It is time. Match number 1 coming at you guys. Hopefully, we got a good opponent. Hopefully, we have a good matchup, and more importantly, hopefully, we start off today's video with a big fat W. I wonder what we got here. I'm kind of feeling Floette. Nope, guess wrong. Charizard. That was my next guess. We're going up against Charizard team here. They do have Whimsicott for Tailwind. I might just want to leave my Dragonite and Charizard. I feel like that could be pretty good, but they do have Glimmora. A little bit of Glimmora action. Now, this team is just taking over the meta. Sun is going to be really good for us. Venusaur is going to actually be pretty good for us as well. I could lead Dragonite. I could lead Charizard. I could potentially just like try to pop a Tailwind to get after it that way, but Glimmora is just a monstrous threat. I could just go Garchomp Charizard. Maybe not even bring Dragonite. Let's go Garchomp Charizard alongside with like Venusaur and Basque, or Venusaur Gambo. Venusaur Gambo's not bad. Yeah, because they're definitely bringing Glimmora, so I don't want to double down with my flying type Pokemon. So I'm gonna go these two. Gotta bring Venusaur, and we're gonna go Gambo. That's my play. That is my play. As much as I want to lead Charizard and Dragonite, Glimmora is that one Pokemon that really just rips up into both these guys like one Power Gem. Bye-bye. Would be tough for us. I could have maybe went into both of them and just try to make like a good play. Just like protect Charizard, Mega Evolve Dragonite, rip with Draco Meteor, and then maybe E-Speed. That probably should be my play. But we're bringing out Garchomp because Glimmora's biggest weakness is Garchomp. EQ just absolutely shreds it. So bringing this out onto the field is going to be pretty good for us. I'm curious to see who they lead, though. I feel like it's got to be Glimmora and Whimsicott. I feel like that's just a solid lead for them, correct? I feel like that is. Let's see. Let's see what you got. Charizard Whimsicott. Okay, so I can leave my Charizard on the field. I can start ripping Heat Waves if I want to. I do have Rock Slizzle on my Charizard, so I kind of like where we're sitting here. Kind of definitely like where we're sitting. I'm getting right after it. We're going with that typical double down. We're going Rock Slide with Heat Wave. I'm sending it. They could hard swap into Glimmora. That is a possibility, but I feel like most likely they're protecting Charizard and just getting off Tailwind, which really sucks. But in that case, if we KO Whimsicott, he is going to bring out Glimmora, and that's when we protect and we start sending EQs. That's my plan. That is my plan. Garchomp's an absolute menace. Garchomp is so good in the meta. He really is. He really is just like goated right now. He just hits like a truck. He has great HP. He has great speed. Give it the Citrus Berry like we're rocking right now, and it's just kind of tough to get him off the field. But they're thinking. They don't really know what to do. Mega Evo and Charizard. Is this my Charizard or is that their Charizard? I think that might be my Charizard. If my Charizard faster, that'd be a beautiful sight. So far it is. Let's see if they're Mega Evolving. They're not. Looks like they're saving it for Glimmora. Unless you're double protecting here. You are going to double protect and just get a readout of what he's doing. I feel like you don't want to take this Rock Slide, right? You definitely don't want to take this Rock Slide. I might read you hard swapping it. I might just send an EQ and Heat Wave. There's no way you stay in here with Charizard because there's really no way of you getting rid of Garchomp here. So I'm thinking just going Heat Wave, and I'm going to switch it on over to EQ here. I'm switching right on over to EQ and maybe predicting a Glimmora swap, which would be awesome. If I can pick off Glimmora here, oh my lord. That would be beautiful. Because you don't want to take this Rock Slide. You know Charizard can't survive this Rock Slide. You just know that. There's a possibility of you doubling down maybe, but like a Moonblast and like a Solar Beam. That's like your only way of getting rid of my Garchomp here. So I feel like there's a fat chance of you hard swapping into Glimmora. Please swap it to Glimmora. Please, I beg of you. I beg of you, swap it to Glimmora. We got them on the ropes. They're thinking a lot here. They're taking their grand old time with their turns. And you don't withdraw Whimsicott. Show me Glimmora. Bastic Legion, that's fine. I'll hit this Pokemon pretty hard. Double swap. You don't double swap. That is odd. That is odd. But it's good to know my Garchomp does outspeed, and I'm pretty sure we can just get rid of Bastic here. I'm hoping Heat Wave can just KO. Should be great news. Is that my Charizard? No, your Charizard's faster than mine. So there's that. No burn, which is beautiful. Heat Wave's gonna fly. Who's dodging this? Charizard dodges it. That's fine. At least we're hitting Bastic Legion. That's great damage. Rock Slizzle is now going to launch from us. Last Respect's not going to do that much damage. So I'm cool with this. I feel like we just rip another Heat Wave. I mean, you give me no reason not to. You give me zero reason not to. So I'm going to do that with a Rock Slide. It seems like you're not swapping now. Maybe you'll swap into Glimmora now. Maybe. Maybe. Or you'll just protect Charizard. Or you'll just protect the Charizard. I'm surprised if the swap with Whimsicott into Bastic Legion, right? I'm trying to think of like why that would make sense. I think he probably thought we were going for Rock Slide so you could soak it a bit better. But I think we're fine here. I think he maybe expected Heat Wave to do a bit more. He's probably Choice Scarf. He's probably Adaptability. Water moves aren't doing too much. Last Respects isn't doing too much. I mean, it's only at base 50 because we haven't KO'd anybody. But he's going to protect Bastic Legion. I can see the double protect here too. Is that what we're going to see? No, they're just going to stay on the field. Please hit Charizard. Please! Yes! Garchomp landing in a Charizard and just bringing it down to 13. His Charizard is faster, so he's going to get off a shot here. And no, he's not. No, he's not, because I'm flinching. Because I'm flinching him, baby, all day. So big time flinch. Heat Wave is going to finish off their Charizard. And I really wonder what route they're going to take here. I'm very curious to see what route they take here. I feel like Whimsicott is most likely to play. And now we can actually start using Last Respects. And yeah, it goes Whimsicott. So I feel like he's pretty much forced to set up a Tailwind. And we just have to keep attacking here. Let's just go for Heat Wave. And let's just go into EQ. It's pretty free. It's pretty free. The Garchomp Charizard combo is just a great matchup here. Just a really solid matchup. Glimmora has to be in the back end. You didn't Mega Evolve Charizard, so I feel like you have Mega Glimmora on this squad. I'd be so surprised if Glimmora's just not even here. We are just torching our opponent right now. Absolutely torching him. Love to see it. But yeah, Garchomp Charizard combo goes crazy. Like, if you see this, you have to pick a team wisely up against it. Because if not, it's going to torch you. It ends up popping a Tailwind. Bastic Legion's going to go next. And he's just going to go for a Wave Crash. I think we should be able to soak this into Sunlight. Nope. Just Bastic Legion's just way too strong. He's just absurdly strong. So that actually makes things a little sketchy for me. Just a tad bit. He is going to die out to Recoil. We gotta watch out for Encore, so I can't really be protecting out here. And Glimmora is definitely gonna pop out here, which is where things get terrifying for me. This is where things get scary. I can't outspeed it. I was gonna say I could outspeed it with maybe Venusaur here. Go for a Sleep Powder. Is that my play? Yeah, I kind of gotta put it to sleep, right? That's the problem here. If I put it to sleep, he can Encore me, but I think I'm fine with just going with Sleep Powder into Glimmora. Because Glimora's gonna Mega Evolve, and we try to go for the EQ, right? And we try to go for this EQ. So if I can pull off EQ, we could be chilling. Because he's gonna double down the Garchomp. I have Citrus Berry. I do not mind hitting my Venusaur. I do not mind that. But this is where the battle really gets after it. He's protecting Whimsicott. Do not double protect here. You might double protect. Oh no, we're just hitting our own Venusaur. We're just hitting our own Venusaur. We're just hitting our own Venusaur. He could Encore me. But the thing is, if he Encores me, he can't double down to Garchomp, KO Garchomp. Because most likely your moves are Power Gem. Wow, I actually did a ton of damage. Deal. Okay, screw it. I'm still going for this. Actually, I'll protect you. Actually, no, we're not. Because if you double and KO my Garchomp, I need to KO something. So I'm going to send this, and I am just going to go for that EQ. I'm sending the EQ. I do not mind this. I do not mind KOing my own Venusaur. And here comes a double down. So Moonblast. Okay, Moonblast by itself KOs me. Okay, we lost. Awesome. Is that crit? No, Garchomp just got torched by that. I was going to say, we should be able to circle Moonblast and just Citrus Berry up. But nope, that's game. That is game. Wow, if Moonblast didn't KO me, we actually would have been able to soak that Sludge Bomb. Ouch. Hot start for us, but again, Glimmora in the back end just being a bully, man. Just being a bully. I knew this one was going to be tough with Glimmora. I still have King Gambo, though, but it doesn't really seem like we can really do anything unless he, like, shoots a Moonblast into me and I Defiant Pop. He definitely has Earth Power, but that's, like, the only way is if we can Defiant Pop and just slam this Glimmora. That'll be the only way. Give me that special attack drop. Give it to me, baby. Wow, that actually did good. Dude, this Whimsicott's hitting like a truck. No special attack drop. Earth Power is going to finish me off. That Whimsicott right there is hitting hard. He's hitting way harder than any other Whimsicott. Probably boosting special attack. But still, nonetheless, we start off hot. Fizzled out. Glimmora got the best of us. They didn't even Mega Evolve. GG's. It's fine, guys. That last team that we actually played was one of the most, maybe the best team within Pokemon Champions right now. Just Glimmora, Charizard going crazy. But it's time for us to bounce back. I don't want to start off 0-2 in a video where I have a meta team. So I'm feeling good here, especially with this matchup right here. It is definitely a Trick Room team with Mega Ampharos or probably Mega Embar here as well. Sunlight's going to be perfect for us. They're definitely going to go into a Fake Out user, which is kind of scaring me. So I could maybe just go like Basket Legion right off the rip and try to just torch their Trick Room user, which is probably going to be Spirit Tomb. So yeah, probably just going Basket Legion, maybe like Charizard or even like King Gambo. Could be pretty solid. I could just go Charizard. Let's go Charizard and Dragonite. We'll bring them both in here. And last but not least, in the back end, Chomp's looking pretty nice here considering, you know, outside of that Ice and Fairy moves from Azumarill and Weavile, we slap up on their two Mega Pokemon, Ampharos and Embar. So pretty cool team we're going up against. A solid Trick Room team. We already know they're going into a Fake Out user in Spirit Tomb. It's got to be that. It's got to be that. That's like the only options they have. Let's see. If not, we're going to be great. But they do not go into Fake Out user, but they do go into Spirit Tomb here. And does Ampharos learn Fake Out? Why do I feel like Ampharos learns Fake Out? Hold up. Why do I... Let me look on my other monitor real quick. Why do I feel like Ampharos learns Fake Out? I don't know why I feel like that. But it doesn't. It does not. Okay. So I don't have to worry about that. Could definitely protect here. I'm gonna Flip Turn out of here. And I'm also just gonna Mega Evolve and rip a Heat Wave. It's that cool. Mega Evolve, Heat Wave with a Flip Turn. With a Flip Turn. So, I mean, Ampharos could stay in here and chip up some good damage, but I feel very confident in the position I'm in. Especially if we can get rid of Spirit Tomb here. So I'm setting up the Drought. I know I am using a Water move with Flip Turn, But I just need to chip up some damage in case he's Focus Sash, and then pivot on out of there, and hopefully Heat Wave should be able to KO. Maybe I should have went for Weather Ball, but this should be fine. Ampy over here. Flip turn's flipping. Flip turn's flipping. Do I go into Chomp or Dragonite? He's probably going for an electric move, but still, I think if I get out Dragonite here, I really like where we're sitting. So I think Heat Wave should be able to KO, and then I could just Draco Meteor down this Ampharos. Because what I really think is happening is we're going to land this Heat Wave, and we do, and then Ampharos is just going to KO my Charizard. And wow, we don't even KO Spiritomb. Maybe I should have Weather Balled. I get a burn, though, into a special attacker. That's meh. I want to say bye-bye Charizard. Oh my lord, we just got torched. Oh, he KO'd Spiritomb. Hold up, we're back. We're back. He KO'd Spiritomb. He KO'd Spiritomb. That works fine. That works fine. That works fine. That works fine. Okay, so no Trick Room. No Trick Room. That's what we needed. That's what we needed. That Spiritomb was bulky, but Parabolic Charge doing a lot of damage. Doing a ton of damage. A little bit of burn action. So we're back with our flying Pokemon. Look at those wings in sync. They're in sync. The flaps are in sync. You could have Aqua Jet, but that's not going to KO any of my Pokemon. I'm cool with just ripping a Draco Meteor after you. And do I just Solar Beam here? I think Draco Meteor should KO Ampy. I hope it can. I know it's kind of bulky, but I'm going to hope for the best here. Draco Meteor lands. How much damage are we doing? Oh, yeah. Why would I ever doubt Draco Meteor? Dragonite and Charizard team. We love it. Big time damage there, and we are pretty much taking match number 2 under our wing. Ampy gone. And Solar Beam flying. So Solar Beam should do probably, I'm going to say 74%. That's my guess. 74%. If I get this right, you owe me a sub. I should have said 100%. Get it on out of here. This team is ridiculously powerful. I told you guys we were bouncing back in match number 2. I got you guys. Are they going to forfeit here? Yeah, they do. We might do 4 matches today. I don't know. We'll see how the 3rd match goes. We'll see. But we're 1-1. Let's go hop to our 3rd match. Yup. Bounce back match. We're 1-1. Quick little match there. Flip turn into Dragonite. Soak up a Parabolic Charge. I was scared there for a little bit. And then just Draco Meteor away and Solar Beam and just make them forfeit. So match number 2 went perfectly. We grab ourselves a win. Speaking of Parabolic Charge, we're going up against Belly Bolt. Belly Bolt is definitely scary. Going into a flying type Pokemon is going to be perfect for us. Garchomp's going to be great here as well. I could just go Dragonite, Garchomp, play that route because Charizard's pretty meh here. Let's be honest, he is very meh. So I'm going to go Charizard, or not Charizard, Garchomp, Dragonite this route with Kingambit Basculegion. Because if they're going to do anything, Rotom is definitely scary. But if they're going to do anything, they're going to go into Aerodactyl and probably pop a Tailwind. And then I can match that, kind of get going from there. Garchomp's just so strong. We like Garchomp. We definitely do like Garchomp here. Honestly, Aerodactyl's really strong here. I have that Basculegion for it, though. Again, I do have E-Speed, which is great for Pokemon like Aerodactyl. They outspeed me. If I can get them down to like 1 HP, maybe with like a Draco Meteor, then I can just E-Speed KO. But let's see who they go into. They do go in the Rotom here. So Mega Evolving with Multi-Skill is pretty good for me here. Maybe throwing a Rock Slide here as well isn't too bad. I'm just gonna Draco Meteor. I'm gonna Mega Evolve a Draco Meteor. I'm sending that right away. I'm just gonna Dragon Claw you. Go for a nice big old Dragon Claw. I got Multi-Scale. I'm ready to roll. Aerodactyl's got to pop Tailwind. It could be Mega Aerodactyl too, now that I think about it. It's got to be Mega, right? Maybe I should have Rock Slizzled. Very curious to see what they do here. They could protect Aerodactyl, but no, it is Mega Aerodactyl, like I said. The Mega Aerodactyl popping out here. I would love to hit this thing with a Mega Dragonite. Fully boosted out special attack Draco Meteor. Would love to see that. Now, I'm very curious to see what Aerodactyl does. Does it pop Tailwind or does it just stay in? I'm kind of hoping it stays in a little bit. I'm not too sure. Let's see what he's going to go for. Oh my god, this is what we're dealing with. Will-O-Wisp Rotom. Okay, this is going to be annoying. I'm going to need to get a few crits with Garchomp. Gonna need a few crits. He's just going to go for Rock Slizzle, and if you flinch my Dragonite or my Garchomp, I'm forfeiting this match and never playing this game again. I'll tell you that much. I'll tell you that much. Nintendo will lose a lot of money here. Thank you. Draco Meteor launches. Put it on 3. which is prime time for E-Speed plays here. Dragon Claw launching. Not too shabby damage. Not too shabby. Ren's going to burn. And from here, E-Speed's going to E-Speed. I could swap. But I feel like we use my boy to his fullest potential. We just maybe hope for a crit and we just keep shipping up damage. You could protect Aerodactyl here, which could get annoying. Maybe I should have popped Tailwind. I think E-Speed could be very clutch here because he probably just wants to go for Rock Slide and maybe just double down into Dragonite. I'm kind of hoping he just attacks. He withdraws Rotom. Hold up. Wait a minute. Who are you going into? Belly Bolt. That's fine. Belly Bolt pops in here. He's probably trying to pop Tailwind, and we are E-Speeding to get rid of it. I told you guys E-Speed would clutch up. That's not bad. That's really not bad for us. Now I can swap Dragonite, save it for later. I get rid of their Mega Pokemon. And let's see how much damage Dragon Claw is doing. Not bad. 20% with a burn, but he's charging his Electromorphous, which is something I definitely don't like. I can EQ this turn and stay in for a Tailwind. That's not bad. I'm curious if we go back in the Rotom here. Belly Bolt's looking annoying. I needed my Garchomp. Like, those burns are just brutal. I have a bunch of physical attackers in the back end, so I pretty much need my my Basculegion's going to be the Pokemon to get rid of that. But Ferrigi's going to pop out here. A bit of Ferrigi's action, so maybe not pop a Tailwind. Could double into Belly Bolt. Might as well. Let's double into Belly Bolt. Belly Bolt. I love Belly Bolts. Like there's like I don't know. It's just like such a goober Pokemon, but it's sick. It's such a goober Pokemon, but it's sick. A -2 Draco Meteor is gonna launch here. How much damage are we doing? Not bad. Not too shabby for Jeans. Electromorphous is bulking up here. EQ flying. Give me a crit in the Belly Bolt, please and thank you. Please and thank you. Rats. Not bad damage though. Electromorphous launching. And for Ricky's is setting up a Calm Mind. Don't like that. I mean, I have a ton of physical attackers in the back end, which is beautiful. He's gonna soak me? You're soaking me. This could easily be a Protect and Trick Room. I have to stay in here. I have to pop EQ. I'm gonna hope for a crit. We're going more Draco Meteor, more EQs. He withdraws Belly Bolt. Okay, that's fine. We get to double down the Ferrigi's here, which isn't too bad. Give me a crit. Give me a crit. Give me a crit. Give me a crit. Crit. No crit. I'm really curious to see what Ferrigi's going for. Is he going for another Calm Mind potentially? And Ferrigi's could be an absolute dog here. Are you burying too? You're not burying. You're just gonna Hyper Voice me down. I'm able to get off another turn. Garchomp's gonna stitch the berry up. I think swapping my Dragonite is my play. Maybe just Dragon Claw and Rotom. If you're going for Hyper Voice, that's fine to just swap into Gambo. And just Dragon Claw you and just pick up as much damage as I can. Because Dragonite in the back end, being able to outspeed all their Pokemon, is really good to have its special attack stat back. So I'm going to swap it now. I'm terrified of the Trick Room. Like, the Trick Room is the scariest thing. Trick Room is hands down the scariest part of what they have here. But who knows? Maybe Fergraph doesn't even have Trick Room. Calm Mind, Hyper Voice, maybe Protect and Psychic? I don't know. Because I feel like if they had Trick Room, they would have sent it there. But of course he goes for Will-O-Wisp into the Dragonite slot. And now I gotta deal with this. Unbelievable. Dragon Claw's gonna fly. Give me crit! Slowly chipping up damage. Hyper Voice flying. That's fine. Okay, Garchomp dies out here. And this is where I could just go right back into my Dragonite. I send Kowtow Cleave. I save my Basculegion for last respects when everybody's dead. And I go for Draco Meteor. Right into that Rotom slot. Because we want it gone. So I'll go Kowtow Cleave. And we'll go Draco Meteor. Send it, baby! Send it. I knew swapping my Dragonite would come up clutch. Look at his tiny little wings. He looks like he has like little bat vampire wings. I think it's hilarious. But he withdraws for Riggies. He's gonna get rid of his Combine Moose, and he's gonna go into Belly Bolt here. And Willow is gonna fly in this slot, which is fine. I'm special attacking. Are you a choice throw, Tom? I think you are choiced. So we're gonna win this game. Awesome. Bye-bye to you. And bye-bye to Belly Bolt, should be. Cool. Make a Dragonite. A dog. A dog. Roof, 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 roof. Bark, 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 bark. What an absolute dog today. What an absolute dog. Cat-Tail Cleave's gonna fly here. Bang. Bye-bye Belly Bolt, even though we're burned. And now this turns into a lovely little 2v1 with no more Combine Boost. So, we're gonna win this one. All day long. Cat-Tail Cleave should still probably KO for Riggies. I could swap, like if this was like a tournament, I probably would just like swap Dragonite. Actually, I wouldn't, because I would just save it for Wave Crash at the end there. But I'm just gonna go Flamethrower here with Cat-Tail Cleave. We have Basket Legion in the back end, so this match is locked up. But yeah, that's gonna be 3 matches. But you know what? I feel like we can fit in a 4th match for today's video. Every here and there, Papa Jeans likes to give you guys extra content, and today's gonna be the day. So, oh, Cobra Berry popping here. Cobra Berry popping. Can I still KO? Heck yeah, I can. Let's go. Let's go. 2-1 for today's video. We got one more match. We're going to give you guys some bonus content in match number 4. Moving on to our 4th and final match for today's video. Going up against a pretty dope team. And it kind of seems like a round team, right? Round with Dragapult and maybe like Heliowisc. Things can get out of hand here. Things can definitely get out of hand. But they got Aerodactyl as their Mega Pokemon. They have Hisui and Goodra. Was kind of annoying here. I just think going into Charizard-Dragonite to finish off today's video is an absolute must. So I'm going to go into both of them. They have no weather, so Venusaur is going to be a great back-end Pokemon. And last but not least, who else? Who else? Give me Basque Legion, baby. Give me Basque Legion. I know they have 2 normal type Pokemon, but still, give me Basque Legion. Absolute menace. Absolute menace. So I'm going to do that. Charizard-Dragonite for the lead here. We are 2-1 for today's video. Hopefully, we can make it a 3-1 video, considering match number 1, Glimmora just gave us a run for our money, which really sucks, but still, I'm cool with this. They gotta go Aerodactyl for the lead, right? I mean, if they go Aerodactyl, I could just protect Charizard and Draco Meteor, kind of like how we did last match, and then just E-Speed it away. And they do go Goodra Aerodactyl. That's totally fine. I'm cool with this. I'm cool with this. I'm definitely cool with this. Definitely cool with this. So Aerodactyl is gonna catch a Draco Meteor. Hands down, it's catching a Draco Meteor. We're just gonna protect you, and we're gonna Draco Meteor. And the reason I'm not Mega Evolving just yet is because I'm not sure who I want to Mega Evolve. Who knows? Maybe something goes wrong here, and I don't want to Mega Evolve Charizard. But yeah, I'm hoping I can just do exactly what I did in the last match. Draco Meteor him down, and then have E-Speed to just KO it. That's really where I'm at. Rock Slide's gonna fly. Lock. No flinchies, please. No flinchies, please. No flinchies, please. No flinchies. 0 flinchies. Icy. I might be dead. Hold up. First off, Goodra, you're outspeeding me? Dragonite your dog. Dragonite your dog. No flinchies. Land this. Land this meteor. Land it. Land it. No! No! No, man. I made the right play. I literally made the right play. We might be cooked here. We might be cooked. We might be cooked. We gotta make something happen. Oh, man. That is brutal. That is brutal. I'll try to go for Tailwind. That's brutal flinch, dude. Man, dude. Made the right call and everything. I have to swap Charizard and Venusaur. He's going for Rock Slizzle. Hopefully he misses. That would be nice, but... Oh, he's missing somebody. Venusaur with a dodge. Dragonite get it too? No, that's fine. So Dragonite's going to go out. I wonder if he's going for another Icy Wind. Or Speed Control. I'm curious. Very curious. Do not go for Icy Wind. Do. Okay, so can a -1 Venusaur in Sunlight outspeed Aerodactyl? I think it has to if we want to win this game. And we have to go for it. Or I could just go into Basque Legion. Yeah, why not? Just go into Basque Legion. Basque Legion's guaranteed to outspeed it. And we can just Sleep Powder you. And just send a Wave Crash. Might as well. Save our Charizard for late game. That sucks though, that flinch. Go ahead. Go ahead, Basque Legion. Adaptability. Bye-byes. That's it. that's what I like to call the delete button. The delete button. So bye-bye to Aerodactyl. We get that off the field. We're choosing a Wave Crash now. We take a heck of an amount of recoil. And he's just going to go for... Oh, my lord. This is why it's outspeeding. It gets me every time. It gets me every time. Every time it gets me, man. Makes a lot of sense now. I was like, what is this? How's this Goodra outspeeding me? Makes a lot of sense now. It gets me every time, dude. Every time. But, yo, we're in this match. We know they have Goodra. We have our Charizard. We have Hisuian Zoroark slumped. Guaranteed to be asleep the next turn. Charizard out and about here. Are they going to go into Goodra here? They do go into Goodra, which I don't mind. Don't mind at all. I think from here, we just go into Sleep Powder. We spam this. We just start ripping Heat Waves. We just start ripping them. Send the Heat Waves. Send the Heat Waves. We kind of have to hope Zoroark's... I probably should have doubled down the Zoroark this turn. But I mean, it's not bad to put this Goodra to sleep because it is a bulky Pokemon. So Sunlight out. Still in this match. Sleep Powder's gonna miss, dude. Come on, man. Stuff I gotta deal with. Stuff I gotta deal with. Heat Wave's double connecting, which is pretty solid here. Great damage. Wow, we just dumped on Zoroark one shot. The Zoroark dies out in one shot. Goodra. What do you got cooking here? It looks like another Heat Wave should KO Goodra. It's at the 50% mark. Goodra's just gonna rip Muddy Water, which is fine in the Sunlight. Easy soaks for the boys. Easy soaks for the boys. So that's big time. Okay, we're here. No accuracy drops. Thank you. Goodra's gonna leftover, so now we can't KO it with a Heat Wave. Weather Ball, probably. They go Komo here. You gotta go to sleep, Komo. I can't deal with you. I cannot deal with you. I could go Sludge Bomb and just double. No, you gotta go to sleep. We gotta be a Sleep Powder menace this matchup. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm just gonna send another Heat Wave. Night-night. Night-night, Komo. Oh, that's big time for us. It's good to know Venusaur outspeeds. So I should have another turn or two in Sunlight. So there's that. Komo is going to be asleep. He is faster than my Charizard, so that's a good sleep powder for us. I'm picking up big time damage with Heat Wave. Goodra, what you got cooking? Dragon Pulse. We soaked this. Leftovers launch. We could potentially see it protect here, but I just think Sludge Bomb Heat Wave is our play. Send it! We need Charizard. I probably should have Weather Balled into Goodra. Because Venusaur cannot KO Goodra. I mean, it can, maybe with Leaf Storm, but it's probably doing like -5. But Sludge Bomb launching. Great damage. Heat Wave, that's all we need is to land. Komo is going to wake up. Things are getting scary. Clanging Scales. Charizard the GOAT. All we need is Heat Wave to land. That's all we need. That's all we need. The GOAT. The GOAT. Let's go. 4 matches for today's video. We lose our first one. We take off in the next 3 and we win all 3. Great set of matches. Mega Charizard, Mega Dragonite, both getting after it in today's video. I seen this team, I was like, I gotta make it for the Genes community because I know you guys would love it. This team's great for the meta if you guys want to rent it, build it for yourselves. Like I said, all the stuff is down in the description below. I highly recommend it. You got Dragonite, you got Charizard, both thriving out in Sunlight, just 2 very solid Pokemon. And then the bottom 4 meta Pokemon just really gel out this team. You got Venusaur to pair up with Charizard, Garchomp to pair up with Charizard and Dragonite, and then King Gambit, Magic Legion. Just clean up anything that those 4 Pokemon can't really do. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video. If you guys did enjoy the content, don't forget to smash that like button for me. And if you're new here, click that big red subscribe button. Join the Genes community. If you guys want to support me a tad bit extra, consider becoming a member. I did lower the pricing, so huge shout out to all my members. But seriously, you guys rock out. Make sure you spend positive today, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.